Today we're making Philippine Adobo, a traditional way of braising and preserving meat in vinegar. We'll stick to the basics so you can make it your own. We start with the proteins, often pork or chicken, or like today, a combination of both. Now the star of the marinade, which doubles as the cooking liquid. Traditionally, you would either use coconut vinegar, which has a mild acidity, a cloudy, slightly funk aroma, or most commonly, cane vinegar, which gives a sharper, cleaner tang and a hint of sweetness. In a supermarket, use unfiltered apple cider vinegar diluted slightly with water, so don't let the shopping stop you. To start the marination, we have some crushed garlic, one of the original ingredients. This will form our aromatic base. We're keeping the skin on to help them hold together. Now the more modern ingredients, dry bay leaves, which brings a subtle herbal note and some controlled bitterness. Despite the geographic proximity, these are bay leaves you would find in a regular supermarket, not Indian bay leaves, which brings a bit more warmth. Whole black peppercorns, which brings heat and mellow aroma. Now traditionally, always vinegar first, undisturbed, for 5 to 10 minutes. The wisdom behind that is way above my pay grade, but in general, the acid begins to cook, denaturing the protein like a ceviche would, giving you a firmer exterior after braising. And the acid will also mute the sharp pungency of the garlic. Now, Filipino-style soy sauce is chemically produced without brewing, with a method not dissimilar to Maggi seasoning. They're sharper, lighter, and saltier. In the home kitchen, you can simply dilute light soy sauce with 25% water and adjust the salt at the very end. Whatever soy sauce you choose to use, it's going to bring the color, the salinity, and of course, the umami. Now we give everything a good mix, and we leave it to marinate at room temperature for 30 minutes to really prime the surface for braising. Now, when cooking with both, always pork first, then chicken. So we set the chicken aside, top up with water, and bring this to a gentle simmer, traditionally without stirring, for 5 to 7 minutes to cook off the volatile acid. Lid on, and we simmer at low heat for 30 minutes. Now, chicken back in. For this recipe, you really need bone-in, skin-on chicken for the collagen and fat. Otherwise, I would highly recommend using just the pork belly or pork shoulder if you want a leaner cut. We take the opportunity to skim off some fat and the so-called impurities for a cleaner finish. Lid back on for another 30 to 40 minutes until they're fork tender. Now, optional reduction, we fish everything out. And you can see the beauty of the acidic braise. Everything is fork tender, but not melting away, holding their structures. The garlic has taken on this wonderful bakute-like flavor. And whatever the tradition is, don't throw away the black peppercorns. They are, for me, the highlight of the dish, giving you this surprise, subtle burst of heat, balancing the richness of the belly. And the reduction is strictly for flavor, not texture. This is a sharp and thin sauce. Once you're happy with the flavors, everything back in. Look at that. And this is a rice killer.